There was a time when Jadon Sancho was considered the next big thing in European football, a wonder kid, a generational talent. His name was on every scout's lips. His highlight reels flooded YouTube, and his confidence? Unshakable. But fast forward just a few years, and the story is very different. From being hailed as the future of English football to being exiled from the Manchester United dressing room. This is the rise and fall of Jadon Sancho, from grace to grass. Sancho's journey began in the streets of South London, raw talent, street smarts, and that classic English flair. At just 14, he joined Manchester City's youth academy, where his skill quickly set him apart. But Jadon wasn't content with waiting in line behind stars. He wanted first-team football. He wanted the spotlight. So, in 2017, he made a bold, game-changing move to Borussia Dortmund. It was there, in Germany, that Sancho exploded onto the scene. In just his second season, he registered 12 goals and 18 assists. He was electric, fearless. At just 19, he was terrorizing defenses in the Bundesliga, linking up beautifully with Marco Reus and Erling Haaland. He became a fan favorite, not just for his goals, but for his swagger, his confidence, his street-style approach to the game. By 2020, the hype was undeniable. Sancho wasn't just a star, he was the future. Manchester United chased him for over 2 years, and in 2021 they finally got their man. £73 million, one of the biggest deals of that summer. Expectations were sky high. United fans believed they were signing their next Cristiano Ronaldo. But reality hit, fast. Sancho's debut season was underwhelming. He struggled to adapt to the Premier League's pace and physicality. The flair that defined his Dortmund days seemed muted. The confidence? Gone. And as United's internal chaos grew, with managerial changes and tactical confusion, Sancho looked increasingly lost. But it wasn't just about form. Behind the scenes, deeper issues began to surface. Reports of poor training performances, a lack of intensity, an attitude that some described as too laid back. And then came Erik ten Hag, a manager known for discipline, structure, and demanding the absolute best. He threw shades on Erik ten Hag after he was sacked as the manager of Manchester United by uploading a waving emoji and a bald emoji, symbolizing his goodbye to the bald manager. In September 2023, Sancho was left out of the squad for a game against Arsenal. Ten Hag cited training performance as the reason. But what happened next shocked everyone. Sancho took to social media, publicly disputing the manager's comments. He said he was being made a scapegoat. The tweet went viral. The damage was done. Ten Hag responded decisively. Sancho was banished from the first team, no matches, no training with the squad, and, most critically, no apology. The exile dragged on for months. Fans were divided. Some blamed Ten Hag. Others pointed to a pattern, a once promising talent now being undone by poor attitude and a refusal to accept criticism. By January 2024, the situation was untenable. Sancho returned to Dortmund on loan, a chance to revive his career, to rediscover his joy. But even back in familiar surroundings, he was a shadow of his former self. The spark was missing. The hunger seemed dulled. The player who once danced past defenders with ease now looked hesitant, unsure, lost. Jadon Sancho's fall isn't just about football. It's about mindset, attitude, the fine line between confidence and complacency. He had the world at his feet, but talent, even world-class talent, means nothing without discipline, humility, and the willingness to grow. At just 25, Sancho still has time to turn things around, but time is running out. The spotlight is fading, and the football world has moved on to new names, new stars. Will Sancho rise again, or will his story become a cautionary tale for the next generation of prodigies? Only he can decide. Talent gets you noticed, but character, that's what keeps you there.